Hello everyone, Bet Online, Nate Wilson here is another live. Take a look at their live poker game, Bet US, Los Atlantis for legitimatecasino.com. Red Dog, you can totally play and win real money. Hello everyone, Nate Wilson here for legitimatecasino.com. Gonna take you through another game at a live dealer casino, live dealer Baccarat, and its gameplay for you. So obviously you guys can check out our live dealer Baccarat guide at legitimatecasino.com. You can check out which casinos are top rated and their betting limits. So today I'm actually going to play at Wild Casino because they have one table that actually offers you a low minimum bet of $1. So I'm going to go to Wild Casino and check it out. So their $1 Baccarat game here is actually at the Live Casino Black. So if you guys want to head over there, you guys can definitely check it out. Make it fairly easy to find the game. So live dealer Baccarat here at Wild Casino, you can actually check it out. They have 2 table limits there, so you guys can have the higher end limit if you guys want to go high roller, got a little bit more on your bankroll, or you want to start out low and then make your way up, work your way up to the high roller table. The great thing about Baccarat is that you don't really need to have an open seat in order to be able to sit down and start playing. The reason is because you only have 3 bets to place, and it doesn't really depend on your player decisions. So it's basically on the dealer to decide whether one of the hands gets a 3rd card, basing it off of the different rules for the 3-card rule. If you want to check out those rules, go ahead and go to legitimatecasino.com. We show you all the different rules and gameplay options that live dealer Baccarat as well as online Baccarat have to offer. We're going to start with a small minimum bet of $1. So let's go ahead and bet on the banker. The banker has a slightly lower house edge than some of the other bets do, so we can actually, so that's why when you actually take a look at their pay table, their banker bet actually pays out at 0.95 to 1. So if I bet $1, I would win 95 cents in return. So the player is probably going to get another card. Yep. So the player got another card, but it was not a very good card. So banker actually won that bet. So that's great. I'm going to play another one on banker. I tend to bet most of the time on banker unless I notice like, hey, the table is hot for player bets. The house edge between the banker and the player bet is very minimal. So it's almost like a 55-45% chance that either the banker or the player is going to win. And then the tie bet is just, yeah, I would stay away from the tie bet most of the times just because it has the worst odds of happening out of all 3 of the bets. So they're the player 1. They got a natural 8. So when that happens, they win. So let's go ahead and play again on the banker. So here you can also like see the dealer's name. You can rate them, give them a tip if you want. You can actually chat with them. They'll actually read the chat and discuss things with you if you want to talk to them. You didn't hear that, but when I actually joined, they actually like say hello and use the nickname that you used. So if you want them to talk to you more directly, then definitely use a nickname that obviously they can pronounce. So they're banker 1 again. So it's basically been two banker bets have won, and 1 player bet has won so far since I started playing. So I'm pretty much breaking even at the moment. I'm up by a little bit. So remember, all casino games are kind of like long-term gameplay if you want to make a consistent profit. So there, banker 1 again. That's awesome. I'm actually gonna up my bet. I'm gonna place a $2 bet. Usually I wait until I have a little bit more profit in my bankroll from playing like the table minimum, and then you can start working your way up, betting more and more. Don't fall into the trap though. If you've lost a lot of hands, don't get frustrated and try to bet and try to win it all back. Keep calm, just keep playing as you are. And remember, walking away from the table is always a choice, and you can definitely do that. So there, the player won that one. So I've definitely broken even right now, so I can go back to my $1 bet. I'll bet again on the banker. You can see from their payout table that they have a lot of side bets here. So banker pair, player bet, big, small. So the player banker bet pretty much states like, hey, you're betting that the banker hand is going to be a pair or the player hand is going to be a pair. So obviously the payout there is 11-1, but they also have a higher minimum bet for that side wager. So always keep that in mind, and just remember, even though it has a high payout, it will also have a very, very low odds of actually winning you the hand. So you can see there's very little that you need to do on your end as a player. So Baccarat is actually one of like the easier games, in my opinion, to play at a live dealer casino. There's less thinking involved. You can just play the odds and just bet the banker most of the time, or you can get wild at times, bet on the banker, bet on the player, bet on the tie, even if you have a feeling. Baccarat for me is more of my chill game. So if I don't really want to think much, I just want to play a little bit, win some hands, lose some hands, whatever. Baccarat is a perfect game to just go and just mellow out, maybe talk with the dealer, talk with the other players. It's a good warm-up game. So you can play Baccarat, and then if you're up a couple bucks, then you can definitely go play like blackjack or roulette, anything like that. So there you go. Banker bet won again, so that's pretty good for me so far. I'm actually up a couple bucks, so that's awesome. I'll probably play like not very long at Baccarat, but it's still a very, very awesome game and very interesting, and it's the perfect game for anyone new to the casino world to start out with. The rules are super, super simple. The odds are actually very, very player friendly. And this is one game where you can bet the table minimum and just go for hours and possibly end up with a decent profit. So there, the player bet won again. As you can see, it can go back and forth pretty much, almost 50-50 between player and banker. There isn't much strategy here, but if you want to understand the game a lot more, you can go to legitimatecasino.com. We show you all the games and gameplay and rules, especially if you don't really understand, like when does a hand actually get one of those third cards. So there, banker won again. It's been pretty fun, pretty mellow, pretty chill. So definitely give live dealer Baccarat a chance. It's a great starter game, great game to get started your bankroll, get into live dealer gambling as well. So yeah, definitely give it a chance, and then you can possibly play some of the other live dealer games. And if you want to start out with a really, really low table limits, definitely check out the $1 tables. Work your way up from there, or you can go straight to like the $5 tables, which are pretty much available at all of our recommended online casinos. So, yep. Hope you enjoyed some of the live dealer Baccarat gameplay. This is Nate Wilson, so hope you give it a try. See you guys next time.